Koschei, the Deathless, a name whispered in fear across the lands of Eastern Europe. Legends say he cannot die, not by sword, nor fire, nor by any mortal hand. But what if I told you that his immortality and mortality is hidden in a place so unexpected, so beyond imagination, that it may just be the darkest secret ever kept? Long ago, in a kingdom ruled by fear, Koschei lived among the shadows, his appearance as terrifying as his reputation. He was a villain, a tyrant whose power seemed boundless, and yet he had one great weakness, one that no sword or spell could defeat. For Koschei had hidden his soul, not within his body as one might expect, but in an egg. And that egg, it was inside a duck. The duck, inside a rabbit. The rabbit, inside an iron chest, buried deep in the ground, locked away in the farthest corner of the earth. At first, it sounds like madness. Who would hide their soul so far from their own reach? But this was Koschei's genius. He had hidden his soul, locked away in layers upon layers of impossible places, ensuring that even if his body were destroyed, his soul would remain untouched. And as long as his soul was safe, he could never die. But this clever trick was also his curse. The land he ruled trembled beneath his wrath, and yet he had no true peace. Koschei knew deep down that he was not invincible. For if someone with enough courage, with enough heart, could find the egg, the duck, the rabbit, and the chest, they could end his reign forever. And so he lived a life of constant vigilance, always watching, always waiting for the one who would come to destroy him. The legend tells of a young prince, one brave enough to challenge Koschei's evil. He ventured into the dark forests, crossed treacherous rivers, and journeyed to the farthest reaches of the kingdom. The prince knew the risks, but he also knew that the world would never know peace as long as Koschei remained immortal. And so, with the sword of justice in hand and determination in his heart, the prince found the egg. And as he broke it, the immortal Koschei finally crumbled, defeated not by strength, but by the power of a soul laid bare. Koschei was gone. But as the wind whispered through the trees, the prince couldn't help but wonder, was the price of immortality ever truly worth the burden of hiding one's soul? If this story resonated, please like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow. Leave a comment below to share your thoughts.